Nous avec Jimmy là, you know what I mean, straight out of Flatbush, yo. What's good, fam?
You already know, man. We chillin', man. Welcome out here. HMI Buzz in the building. You already know. DJ Jimmy represent for the team Entourage. We out here, man. We chillin', we working, bro.
So, I mean, how long you been DJ, man?
About now, professionally, about 4 years. But I've mainly been based, you know, like in the church scene. I used to play the drums back in the days. I was in a marching band.
Yeah.
You know, so I got a lot of music background. I've been dealing with the music for like at least the last 15 years.
How did you get into DJing? Why made you pick DJing? You could have done anything else. Why did you say to yourself, this is what I'm going to do?
Well, what really happened is, like, I used to play the drums for a lot of churches, and then after that, I was like trying to branch off into like more into the you know, the HMI bass, and you know, with the bands and stuff. Because I used to run with a lot of the drummers that
that used to play
for Carolina.
Carly, I know. Stanley, you know Stanley?
Vladimir, of course. All
the boys came from that church from Flatbush, yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I love music, and a lot of DJs today, they don't really take it serious as they should. Like, I don't know. Like me, like that's why I don't really party too much, because I don't really find the sound that I want to hear from people. Yeah. So I felt like I had to put it out there. Like, I seriously started DJing on 2 phones.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, after a while, I was like, damn. A lot of people used to be like, yo, like you mixing like you dead ass on a DJ set and stuff. So I dead ass took it serious. Like at the end of the day, if you love something, you're gonna go after it, right? Yeah. So I took it serious. I built my little computer. My first computer was a desktop. I put it together. I had a couple computers sitting around the house. Put it together. Made my first computer. I had a whole bunch of CDs, mixers back in the days, you know. I put them together, and I used to just play music off my laptop. I mean,
so
off my
you said
desktop.
there's a sound that you feel like there's needed. So you want to put out that sound. You want to be the one to put
honestly,
that sound.
like I didn't see nobody really giving that sound that the people really
So DJing
deserve.
to you, it's more than just you playing people music.
Nah.
So there's a sound, like for example, there's a sound you promote, there's a sound you feel like it's the best sound.
Of course.
You know, like your repertoire or whatever it is. So let me ask, who's your favorite DJ of all time, man?
I got a lot of DJs that I respect in the game, but right now, most of the DJs I respect is the versatile DJs. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got DJ Angelo, he's from UK. Yeah. You know, I show a lot of love to a lot of DJs. You know, a lot of local DJs out here, DJs in the HMI.
Yeah.
You got DJ
so now, I'm about to ask you,
DJ.
so now you trying to get into, your thing, you're not a Haitian DJ. You're a DJ.
Nah, I'm a DJ, man. That's one thing I'll never want to be classified as. I don't want to be known as a hip-hop DJ, a soca DJ, a reggae DJ. I'm a DJ. A real DJ plays for
everybody, for different crowds.
I play everything. I play African music. I got Arabian music. I got Chinese. I got everything. I got. At the end of the day, you're a DJ. You're supposed to be able to cater to anybody. You're supposed to be able to reach.
So as a DJ, man, you know the role of a DJ and how important it is. How important it is. How important DJs are for the industry now. So do you really feel like the DJs are doing what they're supposed to be doing in terms of promoting music or promoting a particular sound? Because, you know, like for example, let's say we are in the HMI, for example, right? You have these DJs out there, man, it's like, they're really, I'm questioning myself, are these guys are real DJs or they just have a name? Let me finish. So now you have these DJs, right? They're only relying on music that are hits.
That's what they're killing the game.
So they take like the top 5 music, take those 5 songs that they, you know, and then like when you go to every club you go to, same music you hear, right? I mean, nobody's trying to blend in the 90s with the 2000s.
That's why I kill them.
Or what we're having now, everybody just. So to me, it's like they always say like, "Oh man, mun yo pa preme music sa, oh mbakwe music sa." You a DJ, bro. You feed the people whatever you think is hot. So it's not a matter of the people telling you what to do. You tell the people what's good.
Exactly.
So to me, it's like, est-ce que c'est un problème leadership ou bien un problème confidence ou bien nèg pas même comme ça faire?
At the end of the day, nobody themselves no more. You see what I'm saying? This is the biggest problem in the DJ industry. Like, at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of hard-working DJs out there that do their thing and they set a trend for them, like other DJs out there. But now I feel the business is watered down. Why? Because, like, you got everybody has a laptop, everybody has turntables, everybody has controllers. So it's being watered down. If you have money, you can be a DJ nowadays. But at the end of the day, the true essence of music is not really there because nobody wants to branch out and be differently. Be different. You see me, like my crowd, like there's never a dull moment. Like we just keep it going. I don't stop the music. I don't talk my music. Like I don't have to talk over my music to build a hype. My music is the own hype.
It's the hype.
And then to add on to that, I entertain too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, you gotta bring something different to the crowd. You see me? I'm not scared to go outside the box and play old school 90s music. Yeah. Like there's times I don't play no music. No new music. I'm sorry, I don't play no new music. Yeah. In a set.
So you just you focus on classic, old hits and stuff.
Classics, you know what I'm saying? Because them tracks, they never go out of style.
Let me ask you a question, man. What's the best way a DJ to break a record? To break a record, you know, like okay, you know, I'm presenting this record, I'm releasing, I got this exclusive right here, yo. I'm dropping this is the hottest. You know, I'm dropping this. You know what I mean? What's good, little man? You know, I got this exclusive. I'm about to, you know. What's the best way to do so as a DJ?
Honestly, I feel the best way nowadays is really social media because you first got to build up a buzz for the song, and it depends what type of song you're talking about too. Because
but I'm saying, how does the DJ present that song? Or like let people click on it, or let people hear it, or let people check out? You know what I mean?
First the song got to be appealing to people.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? All right, then like what I tell new artists is like, if you really want to get your music out there, you got to work with the DJs because the artist is nothing without the DJs. Just the same way the DJ is nothing without the artist. At the end of the day, we got to work and support each other. That's the main problem right now.
That's the biggest problem.
Everybody just want to sit there and support these big artists. They're there. They're where they at already. And I feel like a lot of these newer artists, they appeal more to the newer generation, and they should be put out there more. A lot of DJs, they're scared to break records. That's what we call it, break records.
Of course, that's what I just told you, like break a record.
I love breaking new records because you know why? At the end of the day, you never know how far this person can go. And imagine you're the person
that have that person.
Like you see, this is a mix right here I did, and honestly, a lot of my songs that I put on here is new songs. I don't like. Everybody, how many times you go to the club and you hear the same song 5 times?
I'm tired of it.
You see what I'm saying? You're not the only one that tells me.
I'm never impressed by like the very few Haitian DJs who impress me because you know the art of DJing, man. You know I'm from hip hop. I'm a hip hop guy because you know this is where DJing started. You feel me? I mean that's not really like the word DJing really commercialized. Of course, you know, people are always hosting party, playing music for people. When we're saying like DJing hip hop, why we know as DJing because we know what DJ did for hip hop. DJs created hip hop. With the MC now that put the MC voice on it.
The DJs and the break dancers back in the day.
Come on, man. Kool Herc, you know, Africa Bambaataa, man. Come on, man. They in the Bronx. The DJs really started hip hop. And then now they put a voice to it, they put the MC and the DJ were always together. So that person who do the music and the person who play the music, they have to have a relationship. And they started together, right? That's what's birthed hip hop itself. Right? So now you're in a position now, you see these DJs, man, they're thinking they're superstars. Now it's a competition. They're trying to show the artists they're more superstar. Dog, you find when like DJ saw I pump a superstar Sunek? Like you still on superstar, I'm asking myself like, yo, what do you do but playing what a nigga give you, dog? You don't do nothing else, bro, and get on the mic and whatever, bro. We make the music, man.
You see, one thing about me, like, this is why a lot of artists come out and work with me. Because I bring artists out, like, and not just new artists.
Yeah.
We bring underground artists. Artists coming in Flatbush, artists coming in Villa, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. We go to the hood, like, we go to the hood for the real dudes that's doing it out here. Now it's like, anybody can do this all day, play top 40.
So let me ask you, man, so that's I know, boring. Let's take a, you know, Gumball by Wimpali, one of our waiting at the alarm, nobody defeat you, man. We see what DJ Khaled doing, right?
That's dope.
You see what Funk Master Flex
dope.
Still doing, you know what I mean? You see what DJ Q is doing, right? We see what DJ K Slay is doing, right?
changing the game.
So my whole thing, man. Tell me, man, what's your plan? I mean, I'm not letting you let it be out. What you got coming? Tell me.
Right about now, I'm with one of the hardest working teams out there. Like I'm representing for the Entourage Zest, and we throw like maybe every month or every other month we throw a lot of parties, and our parties are different. Like we bring out elegance, we bring out class, and we bring out sexy, but we also bring out something that people can go home to and be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, the music was different that night.
Yeah.
So it's not only like I'm not only bringing the change as a DJ, I'm bringing it as a promoter and as an innovator. Because at the end of the day, like the island, I feel like us being Haitian, like we gotta push each other harder. That's why my main focus is on new artists. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell new artists, hit me up. I don't mind playing your track. Email me, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Facebook, send me a track. I don't mind playing your music. I love playing your music. As long as it's something I can work with. And one thing about me, I'm not fake with the music. If your music is trash, I'm gonna let you know it's trash. If your sound is right,
yo, I can't have
it. If your sound is good, you see what I'm saying?
Yo, I can't have
problem. Like the Haitians would say, "Top tissue." We don't do that.
Yeah. So really, man, it's like, so are you working on the album, man?
Right. I got a couple mixes on SoundCloud right now. I got a lot of mixes on SoundCloud. I got mixes on Hawkshare. I'm working with Compa Magazine to do another mix. At the end of this month, I'm dropping. I'm doing a couple of hip hop mixes, hip hop and R&B, and I got a.
Yo, shout out to Compa Magazine, man. Shout out to Compa Magazine, Patrick. You've been doing your thing for a little bit, but you know it's time for a change. You know what I mean? Because you know, you've been doing it for as long as you've been doing it. You still haven't done it the way it should be done. That's why Osmosis got in the game. HMI boys, you already know. I'm coming. And then, you know, we're not even doing what you're doing, but we're coming. Because we're going to take care of everybody. You know what I mean? We got to take care of the culture first. The homie, I'm going to let you know. We're going to take care of this culture, right? I'm going to let you know, my nigga. Wilfried, tout n'est qu'à faire yo, compa events. Tout n'est yo, Calipois, respect. Haitian Jonas, my nigga. What's good, homie?
Yeah, I did a
shout out to you, Haitian Jonas. You know what I mean? So right here, man, non pas c'est peut-être non seulement. N'a pas tout n'est respect net. N'a pas tout n'est qu'à faire la respect, mais tout n'est qu'à qui fait mal dans game dans tout. N'a mettre lumière sur pour yo. When n'a couper zeb yo pour yo cap courir. You know, we're gonna cut the grass, man, all the snakes, man. You're gonna see them all. So, you know, we're going back to this DJing thing, man. But I had to let these niggas know right quick. So, you got a couple of mixes out there you working. When you do these mixes, you take these songs, you put them together, you know, you do your little thing.
Yeah. Man, you know, and I want to send a major shout out right now to Tony Mix, to Val Mix, DJ Roger, all my real Haitian DJs doing it in Haiti right now.
That's what's up, DJ Nile. I know you got things are coming, man. So you know. So what's your love for hip hop though, man? I know you podcasts out there DJing, man. Y'all should know love to queer hip hop.
I'm not only a Haitian DJ, like I said, but I represent for my culture too. Don't get it twisted. Like I keep it real with you. You know why a lot of people really don't support Rap Creole?
Yeah.
Because Rap Creole doesn't support itself. Like a lot of it's too much of these artists beefing over pretty much nothing. At the end of the day.
Yeah, of course, the quality of music definitely gotta get better.
And don't get it wrong, like there's a lot of great artists out there. Like
a lot of good hip hop.
Like that's why I'm working with Chicks, DBA, Double O. Like it's a difference. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to put the difference out there, and I'm trying to show the people that Rap Creole is not all gourmet. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that really enjoy this type of music.
Yeah.
And it's time that we.
It might not be for the party scene all the time, because if the music is not a party.
At the end of the day, like I don't mind breaking these records. I don't mind playing these records in the party, especially if the party is going to keep the vibe that I want going. Because at the end of the day, as a DJ, it's a type of vibe I want to put out there, and the type of vibe I want to keep. And I want to keep elevating the people, you know? At the end of the night, when you go home, you can say, all right, I had a great time. I heard different music. I wasn't hearing the same thing over and over. And it's something new. And I feel that this DJ appealed to my culture. You see what I'm saying?
So, Entourage.
You already know the Entourage is us, man.
What makes the Entourage one of the hardest, or one of the... I know, oh, man. D-Nice is part of Entourage, right? D-Nice, yo, shout out to D-Nice, man. D-Nice, oh, bro, we gotta talk, yo. We gotta talk. I'm gonna make that call, man. I'm gonna make the phone call, man.
Like that, D-Nice.
I'm gonna make that phone call, D-Nice. I'm gonna make that phone call, for real. Yo, I got you, bro. I got you. Yo, I got you.
Shout out to my brother, Hot Sauce out 42.
Hollywood also part of,
no, he's not Entourage. Okay. Shout out to the boy Hollywood, Voice in New York. That's my brother right there, too.
So, man, I mean, we have a lot to do, man. I mean, we have a lot to do. What we're gonna do, we're gonna stay in contact, man. We're gonna try to stay in contact. And then I wanna know what you're doing, man. You send it to me.
I got a couple things coming up. I got for the 4th of July, we got a lot of events going on for the 4th of July weekend. I got about 3 barbecues. They're all secret locations, but if you hit me up on my Instagram or my Facebook, I'll send you the locations. I got my birthday party coming up July 25th. It's going on in Chloe's Lounge, Green and White, Part 5. It's going to be crazy. I got Young Child, I got DJ Stacks, I got DJ Luco, I got DJ Ricky Mixon. You know I'm going to be on the set too. August 14th, I got my boat ride. We're doing 2 boats, Battle of the Boats. 6 DJs, 2 boats. You pick your favorite DJs, you pick your boat, $45 in advance, free food, great event, free refreshments. It's going to be a crazy event. I got my annual All Black Affair we do every year, September 26th if I'm not wrong, in Amazura. The lineup is going to be crazy. Then I got Forever Young coming, bringing out artists like Senclum, Cruzla, Ecstasy, like different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a lot of hip hop events coming up too. We're working with Club Nova. We're working with a lot of different people. So just stay tuned. Check me out on my Instagram too, at DJ Jimmy Entourage, DJ JIMMYENTOURAGE. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. It's all the same thing. You already know this is me right here. You see this right here, you already know that's me. You need to hit me up. I'm working, hit me up on 718-440-7450. Shout out to the whole HMI Buzz, man. We definitely appreciate you coming out here, you know, showing the people, like, you coming down to the hood.
Come
showing
on,
people
man,
what they need to see.
The real. If I know I could see
come on, man. We get flea too. Don't get it twisted. We clean up nice.
We clean up nice.
Don't worry about that. You know how we do, man.
You know, it's just how we live. We gotta give it to them how we live.
Shout out to Tricks for bringing you out here, man.
Yo, you know, man, real niggas gonna connect wherever they at.
HMIBuzz.com.
Yo,
man.
real niggas gonna connect. Yo, then they kill that for Patrick Vini nan lingou vin balabo, man.
I feel sorry.
Come in there, yo, man, up there.
That's fair.
Kill that for yo, man, yo, I'ma call it like it is. Kill that Patrick Vini chita vin cherche la ka pou chita wo. Li pa vini, li pe. You know, come to the hood, homie. Come to the hood. If you ain't in front of the people, come to the hood. If you really doing it for real, come to the hood, homie. Go and get these artists, man. I'm going to the hood because you know we the people, and that's what HMI Buzz is about. Yeah, I'm coming for y'all. We out.